All right, everybody. Welcome to the Organs Chronicles. Cass is not here right now because he is busy elsewhere, but I have a different co-host, and I would like you to introduce yourself.
Hello. Hey, I'm Mark, and welcome to the Joe Rogan podcast.
Just canceled immediately. This is Joe Rogan podcast. Second biggest podcast in the entire world.
So, Wayne and I don't really know each other, so I thought it'd be interesting to begin with maybe some questions about each other. So, I think the biggest question I've got for you, Wayne, is why did you want to start a podcast?
Oh, I have a YouTube channel, and I got really good at editing audio, but I'm really bad at editing videos. And I listen to Distractable. Not that I'm like promoting Distractable, which is still a great podcast, but I do lawn care every day, and the only activity I can do to learn something is a podcast. So I listen to it 24/7 all the time. And I went, you know what I could do? I could do this. And here we are.
That's such a great idea. I've been listening to the Wine About It podcast recently. They hosted the Streamer Awards, and I was like, you know what, these girls are actually pretty funny. And it's just from there on, I've just been watching all their YouTube content.
I like that. A lot.
I don't know why I thought I could co-host. Sorry guys, can't co-host. But I just thought, give it a try. See what happens.
You're doing a great job so far. I mean, me and Cass, like the previous host, we did like 8 episodes before we even released that episode. Like, there's this one episode where I'm just playing with an airsoft gun because I had nothing to talk about, and then I just randomly started and he got scared because we were playing a game for like 2 hours.
Wait, so there's 8 episodes actually pre-recorded?
Yeah.
Oh, that's incredible.
No. There's 8 episodes. There are 2 of them that are listenable, and then the other 2 are horrible. The audio on them is... Do I have it near me? Okay, so 90%.
Guys, if you want to hear the horrible ones, they're on the Patreon in the description.
They will be. So, I don't know. Oh, there it is. I couldn't find my actual fucking airsoft gun. So it's just me doing this like 40 times. But I didn't know I was doing it, and then Cass goes back to listen to it, and it's through the whole video. He couldn't edit him out.
Oh.
We had to redo the whole thing.
My God.
So the first publicly released one is a redo of the video we did before. So we had to like re-say 90% of the stuff that we already did.
Oh my God. So you had to re-record it and then edit out all the stuff that
It was
went wrong. That is so much work.
It's alright.
Well, I suppose you learn after episode 1.
Oh yeah, I am in
that's
an
a tough
office
lesson.
with nothing in front of me. There is nothing near me.
So I've got a Rode NTK microphone, and if people don't know, it picks up anything in the entire room. So I got to be really careful. Just my little, I have a pop filter, but even if I breathe out, you can just hear me go. Ah.
For uninclined people, I have
fun editing that.
Yeah, I have like a beach thing, like a beach headset for like Xbox, because I'm dumb, but I'm great at audio editing on OBS, so it could be dog shit and I could still fix it. Alright, so you wanted to lead off with like, I don't want to say personal questions, I just want to say like questions to get to know each other, which they could be personal either way.
But yeah, I think that'd be good. I'm intrigued about the podcast and your YouTube channel. It sounds interesting.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'll start off with that then. So the reason I started a YouTube channel, my nephew, his name's Landon, not relevant, but he was like, man, I wish I could make YouTube content. I'm like, you want to just do it? And he's like, what? I'm like, you want to just do it? He's like, well, I don't have a lot of people that follow me. I'm like, I got 0. What's the channel name? And then we're both just like, I got nothing. So I come up with a random name, which is The Organ Do, which is now my magical channel name for YouTube. It's got like 1,000 something subscribers now after, I think, 6-7 months of really hard effort, but really bad editing. And
I was gonna ask you about the name. I'm glad you brought it up.
yeah, okay. So I used to watch. What is it called? I think it's literally just called The Organ, and it's like a podcast about like SCPs. So like Bigfoot and like the
Oh wow.
logic of Bigfoot, and then it explains all that. But I was like, I have a I have an Xbox name that I like. I liked a lot of the people that ran that. I was in their community. I talked to them, and then I was like, it'd be really cool if I did like in-depth videos. And then on prior to this channel, I had another channel, but it got like horribly banned because there's a whole list of reasons why it got banned, but it had more subscribers than my current channel.
Because it's saucy.
Oh, it was saucy.
People like a
it
bit
was
of
the
tea.
most unfiltered videos I had, and I loved it. But it was like breakdowns and stuff, so I could do anything that was like related to like nerdy bullshit, from how fast can Superman fly to why does a bee produce honey? Like, people just ask me random questions, and I like that aspect. But I got that, and that's where the name come from. And I said The Organ Dude because I listened to The Organ, which is somebody that talked about creatures and or anything you can think of, and then me. So it's just what I did. So what I do.
That's so cool.
I was quite proud.
I watch a lot of YouTube. I'll be honest. Especially now because my friend was asking me about if I could find a auto scroller for his YouTube Shorts, which I never watched YouTube Shorts before this. I was like, yeah, sure. I'm a Chrome extension out there. I find one up, test a few to make sure they work, and I passed it to him. And he's like, oh yeah, thank you. This is great. So I kept it installed, and eventually I started getting into YouTube Shorts, and it scrolls to the next one after you see the previous one, and the dopamine hit is just insane. They just keep going, and I'm like, you know what? That was mildly interesting. Yeah, I want to know about bees. So that's been my new vice is putting YouTube on, going to the short section, and just sitting there brain dead, watching short after short, because they're pretty good, honestly.
I like that, allowing the brain rot of shorts to be like, oh, this is very fast paced, and you get to learn everything in it.
Yeah, I was unaccustomed to shorts until a couple of months ago, and I now haven't been vaccinated against them.
To
I've been watching a lot of them.
to throw me under the bus, my channel was 90% long form content, and then it didn't get like any views. So then I did just a few of them, and I put more effort into the videos, and they got a lot more views for like the longer ones. And then I did one short, a singular short. Currently, it has like 4,000 views, I think, if I last time looked. And I was like, I think I should do more of these.
That's cool.
And
Yeah, I haven't had much success on YouTube. I don't really do much. I just post random videos, and if anyone subscribes, I feel sorry for them because the next video is not going to be anything like the previous one. It's going to be some random stuff that comes out of my brain. But I had some really good success from by making a video and then advertising it to the appropriate audience through like Reddit and through Discords and stuff like that. Just posting the link in like the comment section of another video that was, I thought that the audience of that video would enjoy it. I got quite a few views off that. I still get comments today on it, so it's still growing.
I'm proud. I'm proud that you haven't given
That's
up.
my little secret.
No,
it's not a serious thing.
What is your YouTube channel for people that are listening?
Oh, I'm not telling anyone that.
Oh,
No, you guys can stay away until I make some good content and deserve those views.
fair enough.
Or you can sneak around and try and find it. What else? Oh yeah, oh man, when I was a kid, I used to play Age of Empires. I loved Age of Empires. I liked Age of Empires 1, 2. And then we got to Age of Empires 3, and they started having these massive cannons in the game. I thought it was really cool. So recently, I saw a YouTube short. This is all covered off YouTube shorts, man. I saw a YouTube short about a guy talking about a Byzantine cannon or a bombard cannon, and it is this massive cannon that they used to use in I don't know what ages, But it was for siege basically. It was for sending massive cannonballs at castle walls and just demolishing the entire thing. And I was like, wow, that would be really cool to see one of these fire. So I went onto YouTube. I searched bombard cannon firing, Byzantine cannon firing. No one's done a video on that. And I searched pretty hard. I went through multiple pages of the YouTube search, clicked on a bunch of videos that were a bit misleading, and I thought nothing of it. And then the next day comes, I go to my YouTube short daily brain rot, and all my short videos are people firing cannons. So my YouTube search results have just been poisoned. I've got people making improvised cannons. I've got frontier American cannons. I've got like military boat cannons and stuff like that.
I like that.
All of this stuff.
I just imagine you building a simulator for how cannons are fired. Just like,
I'm probably gonna watch this somewhere now.
That sounds perfect.
Yeah, there's a video. These people making a cannon from scratch, and they were firing it with propane tanks on the front, shouting "Allahu Akbar" on YouTube. You can't make this stuff up. I mean, that's what's in my YouTube search results now.
I love the design of the cannons. They're not just purely huge. They have cylindrical, thicker parts and smoother parts, so it's like rounding like a gun barrel, but it's massive. Like this is like 20 feet of just lead barrel.
Are you looking at the Byzantine cannons right now?
Yes.
On the Google Images?
I am.
Because they are amazing. They are beautiful.
The moment you said it, it was searched. I wouldn't have him on this podcast because he's too focused on like his searches. But if you ask him about like World War II or like specifically like the German culture, he will rant for hours about the intricacies of stuff they did. And it's like nature of this. Like he'll go into like the 7th century, the Byzantine cannon was made with blah 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 by the Eastern Christian Church, and like he would just keep going. And I just love listening to it. Like the idea that all
that is so cool.
Oh, that was all factual. Everything I just said, I straight up looked up when it was made. But it's just...
Oh, it's nice that you have a friend that you can ask about these things, because I bet he'll have the answers.
Oh, fully. I own the airsoft gun I own is a replica of the actual gun that he's going to give me on my 21st birthday. It is a 1911 from World War II. But instead of it being by an American, it was by a Nazi general who killed an American soldier, and then they modified it and they put a swastika on the side. Nothing about me. Not that I like Nazis, but the fact of how much story and how much logistical value is in the gun. It's never been shot.
So much character. That's such a unique gun.
Yeah, it's like it's never been shot, but it looks so cool. Yeah. The original owner was an American soldier, and they didn't die. They got captured, and what is my brain trying to say? The trigger guard, so like the thing that you hold and grip on, used to be vinyl, but when they were captured, it snapped in half. So on one half, they replaced it with just a straight up golden swastika, and then they like put an X through the American flag that was like emblemed on the actual gun.
Oh my god, that's cool.
It's so awesome. It's so cool. But he's got
product of its time.
Yes, he's got so many rifles from that time period. He's got so many things that are like, oh, this is where you thought this gun was made. But then he'd have like a Russian version of that gun, and like why it was a better quality and why they couldn't source it or get it to where they needed to. Such a guy. Also, they're my sibling. They're my sibling.
That's cool. That's the thing with guns with swastikas on them. You can't reproduce them today because the factory will just be like, "What are you doing? No, we're not doing that."
We're just like,
there's a limited number of guns with swastikas on them.
You're like, can I get a swastika? And they're like, what is the purpose? And will you shoot somebody? Well, no. Well, maybe. Personal carry. No, we don't make those. We don't make those. Oh, I would just love the fact, because it's terrible. Because I would never fire the gun, but the fact that it's a personal firearm that you could fire, I feel like if you used it for self-defense, it would like ruin the value of the gun. But it'd also be like, oh, that guy was great. So who'd you kill? A robber? Oh, with what gun? What's the historical value? Well, it's irreplaceable. Like,
Imagine the court case. You did what with this?
I mean, the display
You're both
case
going to jail, all right?
was near. I mean, the effort I'd have to go through. I'd have to break the display case. I'd have to load it with live ammo.
You know what else would be interesting? When you have like grandkids and stuff like that, and you're gone, but all your stuff remains. They're gonna look through your stuff, and they're gonna find a gun with a swastika on it. Personal carry. I'm like, who was this guy?
Grandpa was a lot. How old was Grandpa? Was he in the war? No, my child.
And they're gonna be like, they're gonna be young. They're not even gonna know what proper time periods are.
Well, so okay, this is personal opinion. I don't imagine anybody after my generation is either gonna know unless they study history or care about any of the world wars. They're gonna be like, oh, what's
They're gonna
that?
see something. They're gonna say it's old and it has a swastika on it.
Yeah. If they know what a swastika is, you know what I mean? Like, it's very unlikely that they will know what a swastika is. Like,
Oh no, they'll know what a swastika is.
all right. Well,
Maybe.
yeah, see,
Hang on.
you gotta think about it. So, just from, I'll give you an average. I'm like 20-ish right now. From when I was born to what I've been taught, my entire life, from probably, I don't know, like kindergarten up to like high school, they taught you Christopher Columbus was the first guy to sail the entire thing and got to America. And he called them all Indians. Apparently that entire story is scientifically and historically proven to be bullshit. There were like 40 people before this dude to do the exact same thing. But he like had better publishers. It's pretty much the logic of the time period. And they're just like, wasn't the first guy to discover everything. Oh, by the way, he was an extreme racist. And he used one of the women that were Indians. And he just used them as like slave labor. And like fully his wife.
Oh no.
Not laughing at slavery, but everybody put like a pedestal on this dude. And then we're just like, he was a piece of shit. Meh.
That's kind of how history goes, though.
Oh.
Only certain things get remembered, and I mean, sometimes rulers can be good rulers, but they don't have to be good people.
Yes. Now back to Nazis. All right.
Back to Nazis.
Now Hitler, horrible dude, horrible, hands down, worst dude probably that you could think of.
Well, hang on though.
But
He
great
was
for his country.
elected.
Great for his country. Am I wrong?
He was a politician that was elected, chosen by the people. Remember that.
Chosen by the people. I do like that. Yeah, he was I don't know if he was a general, but he was a high-ranking officer prior to any in the involvement with political knowledge, and then everybody was like, he's got a successful career, and they're just like, let's elect him. He's a good guy. And then he made the country better slowly, and then he was not a dictator, dictator after a while, but like he still had votes. Like people still voted for like other leaders during the time period, but he surprisingly won all of those elections. Granted, he probably rigged a few of them, but like the first ones, he did not. He didn't have this god complex everybody saw him with. That was only after he got all this power. Or at least that's how I feel. Like, genuinely. I mean, obviously there are worse people in the world, but he made an entire country great. He advanced technology in certain fields dramatically. Probably not good technology, but we wouldn't have any of the tanks we have now if he didn't exist.
It's very true.
Yeah.
Lots of revolutions during the war. So that was the invention of the jet engine as well during World War II.
Oh,
I think it was originally designed by a British person. The Americans got the plans and made first jet engine.
sorry.
Or at least that's what I've heard.
100%.
I'm not very good at history, to be honest.
No, you're good. You're good. This is why we have Google. As I tell you,
Yeah. No, I prefer to spread misinformation, actually. This is a misinformation podcast.
Yes, as it should be. Yeah, you know, the Japanese were right in the 1975s. Anyway, so back to Joe Rogan. No clear information at all. It seems it was made in like the 1930s. So yeah, like the discovery was made that, and then they only used it during World War I and II. Like that's when they started to make actual jets.
Which I don't know why, but I find the jet engines freaking cool. How fast they go.
Oh yeah. With
All planes.
With all the designs we have now, where they're just like, they only go a little fast. I'm like, you don't understand. There are jets that can go like, I don't know, like what, 15 times the speed of sound, which is 700 and something miles an hour. Your car can go
Don't
like...
think Mach 15 is true. I think the fastest missile can maybe go Mach 15.
Misinformation?
Fastest missile in the world.
Fastest plane? Fastest plane? Is it a plane, is the real question. Is it the fastest
Oh no,
plane a
you might be
plane?
right, actually. Hang on.
I'm saying Mach 3, but I don't know if that's right. Ever recorded. Don't link me to a YouTube video. Who do you think I am? You think I care about any of this information?
It links us to a podcast. We should just play it.
Yes, give the podcast info. Yeah. From what up? Oh, no, that's number 6. Number 6 is Mach 3. The fastest plane ever recorded is Mach 6.7. So, way below what I just said. But, still super fast.
Fastest jet is NASA's X-43 experimental going Mach 9.6. That's what I found.
God damn!
Oh, man.
Probably between 9 and 6. We're going to go with that. Like, maybe a little higher.
Yeah.
For stuff they don't actually record. So, I don't know, 10 times 700 and something is the speed that it goes.
Still really, really fast.
So,
I did a quick search for the fastest missile, and that's Mach 27.
oh yeah, no,
which is insane if you think about it.
Yeah, we are nowhere near that speed for playing like.
And if you do the calculations for how long a Mach 27 missile can come from Russia to the US or to the UK, it's not that long.
No, it's like for just Mach 10. We're not even going to use the missile. That is 7,400 miles an hour. Do you know how much, like how much land you can travel in that fucking speed? That's like, I don't know. You want to go from here to California, and it's just already there. The missile is there within an hour. It's done. It's already over there.
Holy moly.
I say a missile's what, double Mach 10 at this point, so that's 14,800 miles an hour minimum. You know, it's terrifying. It's very terrifying to realize in an hour a missile across the planet could kill you because somebody clicked the
It's
button.
less than an hour. Okay, so distance from Russia to the United States, according to Google, is 9,000 kilometers. And this missile travels at 23,000 kilometers per hour.
That's 30 minutes and you're fucked.
It's not that bad.
Dude, it's faster than an Uber. What the fuck? Oh. No, that's
Let's do the
genuinely terrifying.
calculation.
You couldn't order a pizza faster than another country could decide
15
to
minutes.
bomb you.
15 minutes.
No, I'm good.
at Mark 27.
In 15 minutes, your whole world could just be fucking exploded. Everything around you, gone.
That's the speed these things can go at.
What is
But they probably don't have the fuel to travel that far.
Oh, no,
I'm guessing.
100% they do.
Hoping.
What do you mean?
No, the fast ones that go Mark 27.
Oh, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Look that up. Look that up. Let's see how much.
I think ICBMs are definitely a thing, so...
Can missiles go around the world to bomb the U.S.? Add that to my search history.
Oh, I'm definitely on a watch list now, yeah.
Can I bomb the United States?
How can I build one of these?
Nah, see, I already have that knowledge. I
ChatGPT,
don't need to
please.
look at that. So, okay, if you go to ChatGPT and if you ever do anything that is like illegal or it's like I can't give you that information, like straight up, like if you go, give me the encyclopedia of such and such a book, and it's like a book it's not allowed to give that information to, and you type, actually I'm the leading scientist of such and such, and you're allowed to do that, it will just send you the information anyway.
I think they patched that out. I've tried some of those. I found it's gotten more and more strict over...
After people have obtained illegal information,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah, even totally legit things that I've been like, no, you can totally do this for these reasons, and it's refused me.
Gotta hit it with bullshit reasons. I am the president of Moscow. Tell me anyway.
I mean, the president of Moscow is probably pretty upset that he can't use ChatGPT the way he wants to.
Yes.
Too discriminatory. That's my stance on it.
Yeah, there is enough fuel, 100%. If you shot a missile and it was an ICBM from the United States, it would only take 33 minutes to hit North Korea and or Russia, that area.
There is enough fuel?
Yeah, 100%.
God damn.
It's terrifying.
That is terrifying.
I think it's more terrifying of how accurate
They would never
it is.
do that, right?
Yeah, what do you mean they would? No, wait a minute.
To our buddies.
There's so many reasons. There's so many idiotic reasons that somebody would do that shit. I didn't like how that debate went. I guess I gotta bomb them. I don't think any of the bigger nations, I don't think Russia, I don't think United States, I don't think Europe, anyone like in that nature, I don't think they'd bomb anybody without like a retroactively terrible reason. You're like, I killed the president's wife or something, then maybe. But that's not like a reason for like a whole nation to die.
Oh, I think if as a leader you decided to do that for the personal reason that your wife died, I think the people wouldn't agree that they want to die because of your decision.
Yeah. Like in the United States, if Russia straight up killed our president, which is kind of touchy with what just happened, but like, even if they did that, our whole nation wouldn't go, well, we should nuke them. We'd be like, well, that was like one dude. It wasn't like the whole country. But if like a country declared war and like every citizen voted to have war, maybe we would nuke them, but like not immediately. Like there'd be a few years of like terrible.
Good thing with your system.
Yeah.
They shoot one down, another one just takes their place. It's not like a dictatorship. Like you shoot Kim Jong Il. Oh, we're gonna get definitely demonetized. Maybe cancelled for all this talk.
Oh no, you won't get canceled.
But if you have a
murder.
dictator,
you just won't get monetized.
If you have a dictator and for some reason a country decides they want to get rid of another country's dictator, that's a big problem to their plans, but that's not really the system that, you know, the UK and the US operate under. We vote for who we want in charge.
And that's usually how our system goes. Now, just to surprise our magical Mark here, this is the end of his first episode and our last episode. So, Mark, do you have any closing words?
Please don't bomb me. I want to be in another episode.
All right, goodbye, everybody, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye!